why I use the term BPD instead of EUPD, and how I think the name should be changed. So I was diagnosed with borderline personality disorder before the term emotionally unstable personality disorder, EUPD, came into use. When I was diagnosed with borderline, it didn't really help many people understand the condition, or why I experienced things the way I did, or why my moods fluctuated in the way that they did, and why I needed so much more support than other people might have needed. When the term EUPD first came into use, it didn't sit comfortably with me, but I didn't really know why. I just knew that it didn't, so I kept using the term borderline, and I continue to currently. As time's gone on, I have decided I know why I don't like it. People who have borderline personality disorder are not emotionally unstable. Our emotions are not unstable. We have too many of them. We feel things more intensely than other people do. We often spiral because of that. And our responses that other people experience are far greater than another person going through a similar situation. So I don't think that our emotions are unstable at all. I just think that we have too many of them, and we often don't have the skills needed or the tools needed to navigate that distress. So not only do we have too much of all of the feelings, the good, the bad, and the ugly, but we also often don't have the tools we need to navigate the distress either. I wouldn't say that my emotions are unstable, any more so than anybody else's. I would say that I feel things far more intensely. I need far more support to navigate the distress at times, because when you have a small amount of pain, say you fall over and you hurt yourself, that small amount of pain that you feel does not require a heavy dose medication and hospitalization. That is the way another person may experience distress, right? They get a small amount of pain, it's uncomfortable. I'd rather not have to sit with it. It's not my favorite, but I can then move on from it and life carries on. Well, but someone who has borderline would feel the injury as though they've lost a limb, or they've got a severe break that needs surgery. I know that some people describe it as like having 3rd-degree burns all over your body. If you have that amount of damage, you are medicated, you're given painkillers, because as the NHS in the UK and the NHS, they recognise that level of pain is too much to sit with on your own. So you need support. You cannot do that alone. We recognise you cannot do that alone. So first of all, we will have people supporting you. We will get family members to hold your hand, to support you, to love you, to nurture you. We'll get medical professionals involved that know how to treat that injury. We will probably take you to hospital where you can get stronger painkillers, or where you can get this, that, or the other. You can get the adequate treatment. That's a borderline. Okay, we just need more stuff because we feel the stuff more. I need more people around me. I need more therapeutic intervention. I need more tools. And it's the combination of all of those things that allow me to navigate the huge amount of emotional distress I experience when things happen. It is not that my emotions are unstable. They are perfectly predictable. To anyone who knows me, they will speak until the end of time about how they can tell when something is going to make me spiral. So it's not that they're unpredictable or they're unstable. They're actually very predictable. They're just very big. And because they are very big, they need more stuff. The same way that if you had a physical injury that was small, you'd need less stuff. If you had a physical injury that was really big, we recognise you'd need more stuff. So I don't think that emotionally unstable is is a helpful terminology to use when understanding the personality disorder that I have. I think it actually further stigmatizes our experience, and instead of validating the amount of emotional distress we experience on a daily basis, borderline personality disorder is recognized as the most painful psychiatric disorder to experience. How's that for validation for the borderlines amongst us? And I think it should be recognised differently. I think there's better language to use around the intensity of emotion, and that would reduce the stigma considerably. Until such a time, I will continue to use borderline personality disorder because my emotions are many things, but they are not unstable.